I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Thank you for the water and the blurb.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically. I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things. A lot of them. The images just keep coming. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget.
Oh, what's
A
going?
crash course.
How's it going with you, Cam?
All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Burge.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human.
Oh,
It's
nice.
not human. A dark
I wanted to
presence
see
was
that.
wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Yeah, same. I haven't seen all of his stuff, but I like a good portion of his stuff.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Yeah, both of those are really, really good.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to
Will
shake
do.
uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Burge, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Not much.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
To the fact that it's getting toastier here. My hand has been acting up. I woke up about 40 minutes ago and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I just said, fuck it, let's stream.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old
Oh, that
fart hit her
happens.
hard.
Stage
If
is
she was one of
all
Hartman's
yours,
goons,
Tom.
she had it
Seize
coming.
your
I could get the
destiny.
key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered asses, since you're so tough.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
I'm hoping to get this and some of the other Remedy stuff finished before Alan Wake 2 drops in a week.
Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark.
Nice.
So alone here.
Still haven't even played Cyberpunk. I'm hoping to play it post back to Ghoul, but we'll see. There's a lot of shit.
Get him here. I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate.
Like everyone and their cat really wants me to play Baldur's Gate.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Yeah, like my
The photo on
bigger
the wall caught my attention.
post back to Ghoul priority is Armored Core.
Standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry? Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me to.
No, I gotta get through all of the
These were all the pages I had on
Yakuza games first.
and more.
Before I dive into Gaiden.
Alan, please.
It's a long...
We're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah,
long
well,
project.
It was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see?
No.
Together we can
I've only
create
beaten 7, actually. That's it. I played a good portion of 0, and I played a good portion of Iwami 1. Played the demo of 6, and I played a little bit of Ishin earlier this year, but that's it. I had been meaning to. No, I just owned them all, and was
I had to find a way out.
pimping them out and talking about them nonstop. I had been meaning to play them, but I kept putting them off. Like even pre-streaming stuff.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Good. Yeah, I'm the reason why a lot of people have gone through them, and almost everybody's played more of them than I have at this point. It's very silly. I'm glad it's going to Game Pass as well. I'm glad anything goes to Game Pass. It's a good value. Well, it's probably a bad idea to sit here and watch that. If it gets more people to play stuff, then cool. Nice. Ow. I see what I was supposed to do. Too late though. I'm kind of sad to see that Kiryu is being brought back in general. Like, I mean, I love Kiryu, don't get me wrong, but... I don't have any... Wait, I don't have any light. No, how? But it was supposed to be kind of like the end of Kiryu's story and a passing of the torch and everything like that, you know? And now it's just... Well, he's back. I mean, like, it's cool. Like, I'm sure I'll like the game and, you know, all that. I just think they're... It's a bit silly. I'm guessing they... Oh, no, they want me to probably... They're this asshole over here, huh? Oh, fuck you. Oh, yeah. Also, Kiryu has a new voice actor. English dub voice actor for Infinite Wealth and Gaiden. A little bit, but I'm kind of holding out until the game I hear like the final version. I like them in JoJo enough.
I'm here.
That thing hit me as the camera was transitioning.
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez, Al. The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
I still have only seen the little clips online of Mark Hamill as Majima. One of these days I wanna play through the whole thing. Yeah, I heard he was in that. That should be fun. Yeah. Agreed.
Channel, we turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
But I do want to see it at some point. There's a lot of stuff that I want to watch. Like, I want to see that new shitty Exorcist prequel or sequel. Despite the fact that I know I'm going to hate it. You birds. Yeah, I hear it's fucking garbage. It looks garbage too.
We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
And I'm kind of I've heard mixed reports on whether or not it acknowledges some of the earlier sequels or not. And I think it's very arrogant if it doesn't acknowledge any of them. I think it's very arrogant to try to position itself as a true sequel to The Exorcist when we already have that, and it's called Legion. Since, you know, that was actually written by William Peter Blatty. damn it. But I fully expect to hate it. I heard creator's neat. Well, it is Gareth Edwards, so I would expect it to kind of put bigger budget stuff to shame. He's very good at visual effects directing. Have a good night, man. Good to see you. You don't fuck off, birds. Really didn't want to do that, but left me no choice. Hey, CC Cleaner, fuck off. Mail made Tom do it. Excuse me. Oh, what the fuck? Come on, what the f... Ugh. Didn't even get an intro for him. He just kind of showed up and took me to Ram Ranch. I looked at the trophy list before stream, and then I saw that that was a trophy, so I was trying to get it, and I'm glad I did. Well, they keep firearms at a psychiatric hospital.
Ow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry!
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, jeez.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it. I'm on it. It's gotta be here. Just hang on, Al.
Damn it. Oh, come on. Do I need to see the fucking cinematic of them walking at me again? Come on now.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it. I'm on it. It's gotta be here.
Oh, fuck off. Really wish I had that fucking flare gun right now.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
What the? Oh, come on. No, no, no. We're right there. We're right fucking... God damn it. Such a fucking shitty point to run out of stamina.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Ah!
Gotta be here! Just hang on, Al! I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, it's twig. Here it is! Al, I found the key!
You open, please? Thank you.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Oh no.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm!
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
And it's also going to turn into a disaster unless I get a gun. Yeah, okay, yeah, I saw it. Come on. Well, yes, I know how to dodge. Your dodge system sucks, though.
I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck off.
Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Really?
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through. I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I don't suppose we got a secret cache somewhere, do we? That'd be a dick move, I think. Oh well. Granted, constantly taking away my equipment in the middle of a chapter is a dick move also. I can kind of, sort of accept it in between chapters. I'm not a fan of it, but I can kind of, sort of accept it, but in the middle of a chapter? Oh, good.
Was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Good, we got some batteries. Still no gun.
car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Oh, it's a fucking bear trap. Never mind. It was a page. Can we not? Oh, what the? Yardo.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Ilyafajardo. Ilyafajardo. I hate you. Oh, come on. How many fucking assholes are there? Get away from me. Really?
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I did. Okay, goodbye.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Oh no.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Nothing
The farm was
personnel,
still a good
kid.
distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
It's the Poper. Oh, hello.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Who's that breathing? Was it you? No.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at
No.
the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde, blue eyes.
Hey. No. That's the button. It's X. Get that in L2. Even though I'm like, no, that's reverse. That's dumb. Point.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Al! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Let's go.
God damn. so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! You notice there's a lot of ammo around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Oh! Yes! Here we go! Oh, damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Can you fuck off? Oh, fuck off. You have to hold down the button to swap.
So glad you decided
So
to go
fucking
it
long.
alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise! Yes! Al! Stay in the light! No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please! Ow, please don't let me die here. Oh, if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Goddamn row! Woo! Ow, this may be the most awesome moment of our entire lives.
They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of the broadcast. Really?
Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it, god damn it!
Nice.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm! See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
It's been my biggest worry. Bet it was Jeff Yard's biggest worry too.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say.
Ow.
What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Oh boy.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in its
Springs.
soft embrace, somewhere
Brings back
between
memories.
fantasy
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started?
life,
Was this one of
or
your
vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation.
Oh, good going, Al!
Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know.
Too
It's an
slow.
alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
I guess I turned the TV off by accident. Oh well.
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Didn't mean to flashbang him. I thought I had the other equipped. But it's fun. Oh no, that was my last flashbang actually. I'm a little upset.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay?
The door was
I'm gonna
barred
take
from
a
the other
closer look at
side.
this stuff.
I'd have to find another way.
No. 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 Told you I'm a psycho. Where's Bard from the other side? Oh.
Be careful, Al!
No. New. New. New, 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 new. New, 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 new. New. Hey.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
New, 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 new. New, 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 new. New, 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 new. New, new? New, new? I am the children of the Elder God. This is true.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of minutes off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff. There's concerns and ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric monks. They had the goods.
You know you have the goods.
Got to be kidding me.
Womp womp.
Got to be kidding me.
Back off. Go cow and pig your nuts, you fuck.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
don't want to.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gig. Let's do this thing. The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Barry, get the fuck out of the way.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. No. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice!
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Oh, God. I hate Nightingale so much. I hate him. Hate him, hate him, hate him, hate him. Hate him, 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 hate him.
Previously on Alan Wake, under the influence of the dark presence.
Alright. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully I can maybe get back to bed. If not, maybe I'll be back. 2 more main episodes, 4 episodes total. Let's see. Gonna send you all on over to Cricken, who's doing some F-099. You'll take care of yourself, stay safe, be excellent to each other, and I'll catch you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.